weren't okay and I didn't feel safe anymore. So when it became safety, then it's like, yeah, I have to leave the household, and I took my daughter. And so we stayed with her grandpa. DPSS was able to help us, and so that's when we started staying in the hotel rooms. Either way, you have to pay out of pocket because they give you $75 per night. The minimum hotel room right now is $77. That's not including taxes and fees. You're not thinking of any of the fun stuff. Like, I didn't really sit there and try to enjoy. Like, I was just trying to make sure like we made it to the next day. I think the first or second night that we were there, we got woken up at 4 in the morning with the police banging on the door, and I thought it was our door. And so I woke up panicked, and I was looking around. I'm like, what's going on? Like, get on the floor, get on your knees, and you hear he's got a gun, and then you hear shooting. I'm freaking out because I have a baby and we're in a hotel room and I don't know what to do. And so I go to the bathroom and I hide in the bathtub, and I know it sounds stupid, but I hid in the bathtub and I cried and I held my baby. And then you hear like the cops leaving, but I didn't want to leave, so we slept there. And we woke up in the morning and I called like everybody, and I was saying, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't think I can do this anymore. Like, and then that's when they were like, you know, go to the shelter. Like, go to the shelter, you'll be safe. And like, here we're gonna have staff and we're gonna have someone on our, and it's, you know, it's like a foundation that's known. You know, people know of Hope of the Valley. I've heard things. I was like, okay, like, let's try. And we got to Genesis' house, and Genesis, we had our own room. You don't understand how much of a relief that was. Like, when I got there, I was told, wow, you're not gonna have your own room, you're gonna share. Once I got there and they showed me like, this is your own room and you just have to share a bathroom, dude, I cried. Like, the first thing I did was cry and say thank you, because like, we were okay and we were safe and we were fine. That whole thing they told me in school, they're like, stay in school, go to work, and you're gonna be good. And I'm not good. I'm not. I'm raising a baby by myself in a shelter, you know? But I'm okay, and I'm getting by, and I know that I'm gonna be okay, and things are gonna get better.
And we know this situation because we've heard it over and over again from people as the last hours before they became unsheltered themselves.
Our desire really is to experience what is it like. We don't know exactly what we're getting ourselves into, but we want to truly walk a mile in someone else's shoes.
Like, this is just not safe. Okay, so Ken,
I don't know, does the air even work?
So Ken, one of the things I didn't tell you, I bought this on Amazon for $9, and apparently this is how you see exactly what you're sleeping on. So let's turn off the lights, and you can see.
Oh my God! What is that?
Isn't that stain?
No, the hole. That scared the crap. I thought it was a bug. That hole was like a cockroach.
Now, we're gonna keep peeling this back.
Bro, I don't know.
Can you grab?
I don't know if I can do
That is blood. Look at that there. Ken, that is blood. Oh, look at that hair.
Oh.
Ken, let's lift this up together. It's your first condom wrapper. Syringe and the condom wrapper.
What's the alternative? I mean, honestly, if you're a mom with a child, what is your alternative? The concrete street, if it's freezing outside? You know, that's the thing that's kind of hitting me. That's where...
Are you okay? Because that didn't sound good.
It was fireworks.
Yeah.
It was fireworks.
You know, that's why our family shelters are so important. Because, you know, I remember sitting in the Genesis house when a mum turned up with her kids, and you could just see the gratitude because she'd come from the hotel.
100%.
And I knew it.
Yeah.
But now I know it.
Yeah.
Now I understand.
Yeah. Well, let's go check out yours.
Wait, Ken, you smell that, right?
Oh, it's horrible.
Okay, let's start with the black light.
Because I've actually had a dead rat in my attic before, and
that's the smell.
It's the smell.
The smell's like punching me in the throat.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
Ken's the one who signs my paycheck. Ken's the one who signs my paycheck. My room might stink like death, but no holes. Whoa. What is that?
Oh my gosh.
You know what? I'm freaking out right now. That's blood. That's blood.
Blood's better.
What's that? It's like a water stain.
Well, probably because
Maybe that's what the smell is. It's
What is that?
It's probably, water leaks. It's musty and mold.
Look at that. That's
Oh.
mold. You're right. That's mold.
Look at this. What is that crap? That's like dripping down it.
Look, you can't see it. Okay. So let's have a look at this. Are you ready for the... Look at that.
Well, 2 mattresses.
Unclean compared to you.
I think I'll sleep in the same room with you.
Why? Like, we're fine. We've got 2 rooms.
Because this one's cleaner. That one is really disgusting. This is bad too.
It's the black mold in here.
I mean, I'll do whatever. I mean, it's one night. But again, that's the sad reality is I can endure something for one night, I think.
Do you really want to be in one room? Like, off camera?
Yeah. I'm like seeing way too much. I'm like, I don't know if I can get all those images out of my head. I think I just need to get tired enough that I'm just gonna fall asleep.
I start getting undressed and I turn around and I'm getting ready to turn on the shower and there's a cockroach comes up out of the drain, looks at me and thinks it's too gross out here and turns around and goes back in the drain.
Are we okay running the AC tonight? I mean, it's gonna be hot.
You should see what's in the AC.
No, don't look. Just run it.
Well, I want to brush on my hair because dental hygiene is important.
Wow. Look at even the outlets. They're all rusted. I wonder if they even work.
Do you really want this on?
I think so.
You don't think it's going to spew out like
You know,
death?
it may for a second, but in your marital relationship, which side do you sleep on?
None of your business.
Imagine if this was a totally renovated site and it had 2 bunk beds for families.
And imagine it was just clean.
Bottom lights are right behind you. That's going towards you. Oh, there's 2.
Oh, gross. Grace. Good night.
Good night, guys.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
One of the things that I think I've realized is there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better use of a place like this. This is not the guardrails stopping people from falling into homelessness. It's the trap to take everything.
It takes the last bit of resources that they have so that when they are on the streets, they're completely depleted and empty of anything. So you're absolutely right. This is not the solution to help people out of homelessness.
I'm excited for a big announcement today.
Yeah, me too.
I was heartbroken with the reality that this is every day for thousands and thousands of Angelenos, and more often than not, it's mums and kids who are in that situation, and that's not right. We need to do better.
Yeah, and I think it was a bit of an eye-opener for both of us as we found ourselves living in an environment that there's tremendous filth, and the thought that a mom or a child would be living in that is not okay. And so for those of you that may have been watching this journey with us, this is not the end of the story. As a matter of fact, this is the beginning of the story.
That's right.
And I have some incredible news, and that is that very hotel that Rowan and I slept in last night, we are now purchasing. We have closed escrow, and we have begun construction, and we are going to convert that into a 43 bed facility for families, of
That's
which
right.
90% are moms and kids. We're renovating the entire site.
It will be bug free, stain free, and smell free.
Yeah, it is going to be incredible, an amazing facility. So we wanted to experience what it was like before, and knowing that families will have a fresh start after the renovation. So we hope that you'll join us in this renovation process and help us create something we can all be proud of to help struggling moms and kids.